Hello, my Scorpio soul family. How are you? I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you for joining me this morning. This is Tarot by Tosh. I hope you guys are well. Before we start, I hope that this reading finds you well. I hope that it brings some love, some hope, some laughs, maybe some joy to your soul. And if it does, please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. And that is a really lovely energy exchange that I would really appreciate. We're going to jump right into your weekly reading and see what the cards have for you today, what messages the universe has. And as I shuffle, I'm just going to ask my higher self, my spirit guides, my ancestors 5D and above, please let me be a very clear channel for my Scorpio soul family today. Please show us the cards that we need to see regarding their situation, and we thank you in advance for the messages that you are about to share with them. Namaste. Your energy feels like super peaceful and calm, Scorpio. It's like flowing water, and which is appropriate because you guys are water signs. So let's pull some of the first cards here. We're going to pull some tarot and a bunch of oracle cards and confirm the message. All right, you guys got inner guidance. Giving me hermit card vibes, right? And then you guys got commitment. So this is interesting. If you have big Libra placements, this card just came out from my Libra reading as well. I feel like this is a commitment to yourself, right? And this is you kind of going within and healing and seeking higher knowledge. Are you kidding me? I love this. I feel like this has been a very big period or a time of growth for you, Scorpio. I feel like you're starting to trust yourself a little more. I feel like you're committing to yourself a little more. And I feel like this is ushering in some really amazing energy for you as you guys have kind of started putting yourself first, right? I feel like you have not put yourself first in a really long time, Scorpio. And I feel like the fact that you have is really starting to usher in amazing things with jobs, with relationships, with family, okay? I feel like the universe is kind of putting you on almost on a pedestal, like they're celebrating you. Like I very much so see your ancestors celebrating the progress that you've been making. And so that's a really big message for some people. Let's pull some tarot and see what comes out for my Scorpios, please, universe. Yep. You guys have been walking away from things that are not serving you. You guys have been releasing attachments. And I feel like you guys have done this. It's been a lot recently. Like this. Okay, there's two keeps popping out. I wanted to take 4, but apparently they're going to make me take more than that. All right, so we have the 8 of Cups here, which is literally walking away from people, places, and things that are no longer serving you, right? This is so that you can be more emotionally stable and on solid ground. If you look, he's had to kind of cross this water. These cups are on one side of the water, and he's like, nope, we're going to the other side of this kind of stream, river, right? This flowing water that I kind of saw in the very beginning of this reading. And he's walking, he's moving on. He's like, nope, not doing this anymore, right? I have the Knight of Swords. This is rapid movement forward. I feel like you've been communicating, and I feel like your guides, your spirit guides, your ancestors have been communicating with you a lot lately. You've been seeing a lot of repeating numbers. You've been, getting these signs, and I feel like it's been a lot. It's like you're seeing like 222 a lot, or 555 a lot. I feel like those two numbers, I don't know why, but those are the ones that are coming to me right now. If you're seeing those numbers a lot, that is literally your ancestors showing you, your spirit guides showing you like you are going the right way. I don't typically read reversals, but they're calling me to keep this in the reverse position because I do believe that you've walked away from these things. You've let go of some major attachments. You've really overcome even addictions, they're saying. So like if you're on, the healing path with a drug addiction, congratulations to you. Because I feel like that's an amazing, an amazing feat for you. But when the devil card comes in, this is all about toxicity and this is about codependency. I feel like you've really been walking away from these things. And maybe this is that you've really walked away from a relationship lately. I have the 10 of Swords and the 8 of Wands, okay? So when these come out together like this, for me, this is that you have done a lot of rapid healing from a very painful situation, from a very painful relationship or situation with any, and it could be a relationship. Doesn't necessarily have to be with a person, although for some of you guys, for a majority of you guys, that will resonate very heavily. But for other people, you know, these addictions can be, it can be drug addiction, it could be food addiction, it could be addiction to you know, needing attention even, right? And so I feel like you guys have really kind of gone within and started to find your worth and start putting up really good boundaries, right? And again, I feel like this has happened very quickly, right? When I have the Knight of Swords and the 8 of Wands, this is like drinking from a fire hose, right? This is a lot of energy. So you've been giving this like your everything to get away from the toxicity, to get out of the mindset, right? To get out of they're making me feel kind of confused. So if there's been a lot of confusion or manipulation in this like devil energy with another person, and it could even be just a friendship, right? That you're no longer partaking in, that you have rapidly cut ties, said, no, this is not for me. I realize that now. I realize that I'm worth more than that. And I am moving away from this energy and I'm going to go heal. And I'm going to listen to my intuition and my inner guidance that has been trying to tell me this for a long time, I feel like. Okay. Let's pull some more. Ooh, Scorpio. I love this for you because anytime you're able to see a situation for what it is, and start to make the appropriate steps, it's such an amazing feat for anybody. Okay. Let's see. You have the 8 of Pentacles. So for a lot of you guys have delved into work. You guys have the Queen of Pentacles. You guys have the Ace of Pentacles. And you guys have the Temperance card. Okay, let's talk about this. Some of you guys could be dealing with Sagittarius, because this is literally the Sagittarius card. This is the Capricorn card. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Capricorn. But I feel like you guys have been putting really doing the work, right? Doing the work in your physical world, diving into work, again, new job, or just new ways to make money. I feel like there is a feminine energy around you that's almost maternal, that's really loving and caring and helping you through these physical changes in your world. But I feel like the universe is getting ready to bring in even more. They're showing me like this. They're like, I'm going to give you more. Because you've done the work here, Scorpio, I'm going to give you more, right? Just remember to keep your energy very tempered, right? Don't fall to one side. Don't resort back to your old habits and ways of dealing with things, but also don't look too far in the future. Remember to stay present and really make sure that you're balancing your energy right now. I feel like there's been lots of arguments in the past with the 5 of Wands on the bottom. But I feel like you, at this point, Scorpio, you are really doing the work. You've been doing the shadow work. You've been working on your physical 3D world, and the universe is getting ready to increase you, but you've got to stay balanced, okay? You've got to stay balanced. You've really gotten away from these other like attachments, and it's so amazing. I love it. It's such good energy. Oh, hi, Scorpio. King of Wands, King of Swords. We're going to pull 2 more here. This is mastery. This is mastery of the things that you're passionate about. This is mastery of your thoughts and your thought process and your mental state, right? That's mastery to me. I feel like you do have some decisions coming up and you've been a little stubborn about it, right? But I do feel like you have reached a level of mastery in recognizing what you want, putting yourself and your passions kind of in front of you, and mastering how you think about obtaining those. And I feel like you are making this choice, right? I feel like in the past you've been very blindsided. They're showing me the moon very heavy on this card. So if you're connected with the moon, Scorpio, get out in the moon, underneath the moon rather, and do your manifestation work, right? And I feel like, because you are a Scorpio, no, I'm just kidding. I feel like they're asking you to really, like, they're trying to hand you this cup and you've been a bit stubborn, take the cup, because there is so much goodness and nourishment in this cup that you don't have. You're sitting kind of desolate. You don't want these 3 cups, and the universe is trying to hand you one, and you're being stubborn. Stop. Get out of that stubborn energy, right? Again, the 5 of cups is at the bottom, right? So this is looking at the 3 cups that have spilt over instead of the 2 cups that are still standing behind him here in this 5 of cups energy. Okay. And so I feel like, again, and look, I can't make this up, Scorpio. Underneath that is the 2 of cups. The 2 of cups that is standing here. This is a relationship. This is a union with another person, but this is also union with the universe, right? So like there's this progression into this really beautiful union, right? So you've been looking at like what's happened in the past. You've been looking this way instead of looking at the 2 cups that are still standing. And let me just tell you, you need to look at the 2 cups, because the 2 cups are going to bring you nourishment. And again, this is a very big union omen. Okay. So Scorpio, let's tap into that energy. Let's keep manifesting that energy, because that's going to bring you out of all of the negative attachments that you have. They're showing me the angel wings on top of the 2 of cups very heavily. So whoever this person is that's kind of in your life, that's helping you, I feel like you need to give that person energy. I feel like you need to be mindful, and of course don't create another attachment to that person, right? But just be mindful of their position in your life, because I feel like you do have somebody very heavily in your space that's there to help you. Okay. And they're doing it from a place of love. The Queen of Pentacles, she's very loving and nourishing and maternal, right? Like that's the Queen of Pentacles. So again, you may have a female earth sign. So you're talking Virgo or Capricorn or Taurus, right? You may have one of those kinds of women, or she may have those heavily in her chart. And there might be this woman that's in your life that's there to help you, Scorpio. But I feel like it's such good energy. You have Treasure Island. Can we talk about the sea? I love sea turtles, as you can tell. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck, because Treasure Island is talking about literally having this treasure chest on your back. You have everything that you need already inside of you. You already have this. And this turtle is just kind of in the flow of the water with the universe, right? And it's not worried about where his next meal is coming from. He's not worried about none of that, because he has everything that he needs, right? It's already within him. And I feel like the universe is going to continue to fill your treasure box here, and that you are getting these little tidbits and treasures from the universe. Okay. So this is a reminder that you don't need external validation from anybody or any external factors. But that everything that you have is already kind of inside of you. Okay. Yep. Look, you got Yang, which is masculine energy. This is all about taking action. This is initiation energy. This is also balancing your masculine energy. Everybody has feminine and masculine energy within them. So this is balancing that energy. And then fork in the road. So I feel like there are some decisions. Again, you have the 2 of Swords here, but there are some decisions that are you're getting ready to have to make. And I feel like you've kind of I feel like you've known this is coming, but they're asking you to choose you in whatever decision. Like, it's very important that you choose yourself in this. And then at the bottom of the deck is chop wood. And so what chop wood refers to is, don't forget, like, yes, you're doing like some big things right now, Scorpio, and you're making some big leaps and bounds and changes in your life, but also don't forget to do the everyday things that you need to do, right? So it's not is staying present, right? Chopping wood was a household chore that needed to be done every single day, right? And so they're asking you to remember to still do the things that you need to do every day. Say your prayers, give honor to your ancestors if that's what you do, right? And really say your prayers, right? Like, don't forget to do those little things for yourself every day. Don't get too far ahead of yourself here. And just remember to take care of you during this time. Listen, I can't. There's the main male. So I feel like I'm talking to a lot of male Scorpio energies right now, okay? I have the male energy. We have a ton of king energy here. We have a main male. We have change. You could be moving, Scorpio. This is literally, this guy is taking his bags and he's like, to hell with it, I'm out of here, right? And so there's a big change coming in your 3D world. So you may be moving. There may be other people coming in and out of your home, or somebody moving in with you. But there are changes coming. There's a big movement, push forward energy here. And the Lover's high. There could be a relationship ushering in with this change. Okay. At the bottom of the deck, you have family room. So the family room is where people would kind of go to have private conversations. These are things that are, it's kind of like the moon card to me. So it's interesting that I saw the moon very heavy. And then this card's coming out because there may be some things that, you're not quite seeing yet. But those things are getting ready to come to light. And you're going to have these big discussions with this person, maybe. Or with people that are involved in this situation, so that these changes can come in a healthy way. I don't feel like the changes are going to be toxic, but I do feel like there has to be some discussion so that the changes can happen in a healthy way. Okay. Let's see what my mermaids have to tell you today, because there are things coming. I feel like because you've done some of this, a lot of healing work, right? I feel like the universe is like, all right, time for change. It's time to get you to this next phase of life, right? You got sacrifice. There are those worth making, and there are those that will destroy you. So don't ever sacrifice yourself. I always say that when this card comes out. I always feel like if you sacrifice yourself, you sacrifice everything, right? And so I feel like the universe is telling you to be cautious of the things that you're sacrificing. Are you sacrificing your values for somebody else? Are you sacrificing your peace, your sense of sanity? Don't sacrifice those things for anybody else, right? Because that's that devil energy that you're getting away from. So don't go back. The present. Gift, treasure, revelation of own value and nowness. Again, I think I just said it, like stay present, right? And this is, again, a return to yourself, okay? This is you coming back into your own, trusting your inner guidance. I said that in the very beginning. And committing to yourself as you move through this, and as you're ushering in new loving relationships, and as you're ushering in all of these, this beautiful new energy after a very long, I feel like it's been a very long road of toxicity for you, Scorpio. Okay. I'm going to pull one more here. There it is. Beauty, grace, loveliness, integrity of form and spirit. So I feel like you need to give yourself grace and look at the beauty of the journey in every single moment, but making sure that we're staying present here. Okay, Scorpio, at the bottom of the deck is sisterhood. It's friendships, allies, compatible souls, loyalty, joy, and delight. So this is giving me Three of Cups vibes, but also it's interesting that it says compatible souls, and you have the Two of Cups here, which is literally like a union with other people. So again, this could be a friendship. This could be a relationship, but somebody's coming into your life or is in your life that's really helping you through this. And I feel like you need to nurture that and kind of stay in that energy. Let's pull some advice. I'm going to pull you some I am affirmation cards. Okay, I'm going to stick that up there. Pull some advice for my Scorpios. For my Scorpio soul family. Oh, that one flipped. We'll take that one. Oh, interesting. Okay, potential. Think big for your future. So let's not think small. Let's not put ourselves in a bubble. Let's think bigger. Let's think huge. What do you want in life? Like, where do you want to see yourself in 5 years, 10 years? It's time to start writing down those goals. It's time to think bigger than the, $10 an hour, whatever job that you're currently at that you don't like. It's time to think bigger. What do you actually want to do with your life for yourself? What do you want? Do you want the big house and the 10 cars? Like, manifest that shit, because if you want it, you can have it. If you can see it and you can dream it, you can have it. You just have to petition the universe and work for it the way, and let the universe work on your behalf, right? money, find a way to abundance. So I do believe, again, that there is maybe a new job coming in, and I said that before. But I feel like the universe is getting ready to like hand you what you want. There's a very big manifestation energy around you right now, Scorpio. Use it. Knowledge, seek knowledge. So I think that this is interesting because as you're following your inner guidance and committing to yourself, I feel like you have been seeking out a higher knowledge. And maybe other people, again, are bringing you knowledge that you didn't have before. And it is something that you can, kind of bring into your reality and decide if that's something that you want to, keep for yourself. At the bottom of the deck is Dragonfly, live life to the fullest. Ooh, I love that for you, Scorpio. All right. Let us pull some I am affirmations. And then I'm going to close you guys out. I'm excited for these next steps. I really feel like you guys have been really doing the healing work and cutting these negative attachments and negative relationships. And I feel like the universe is just getting ready to open the floodgates for you, Scorps. Okay. So the first card that came out for you is I am inspired. I rise into my own strength and creativity. You can't make that up, right? Like inner guidance, you're rising into your own, right? Like, come on. Come on. All right. It says, I am grounded. I have a strong foundation on which to build my dreams. So I feel like as you've been seeking knowledge and you've been following this inner guidance, again, you've been rebuilding, right? And I feel like the foundation that you're now building on is one that's very, very strong instead of having this kind of river in between it, right? With that Eight of Cups energy. You got, I am creative. I tap into my imagination and design my unique path. I can't make this stuff up, Scorpio. At the bottom, I am resourceful. I use creative methods to construct the best life possible. So again, if you feel called to do something else in your life, Scorpio, I feel like the universe is getting ready to really help you. Sorry, I didn't show you that card. There you go. It's just, and this is just, I don't know if you guys have ever been to like one of those like Color Me Rad, like color bomb runs or whatever. But like, I feel like this is very much so that energy, like just go do it. Just go be rad. Okay. Just go do it. Scorpio, thank you so much for joining me. I hope that this has helped. I hope that you feel inspired to continue on this growth path that you've been on, because it has been one, I feel like that's been really tough for you, but also it's been super amazing for you. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this here for now. I love you so much. Thank you for being here. Always remember to be honest, be silly, be kind. And remember that love is an action word. I love you so much, Scorpio. Namaste.